Hello. If you are new here, please watch this series from the beginning and enjoy. All right. So here we have us back at Bexco. I think this was the last day of the IYF convention. Oh my gosh, the table for Mexico brought me in, had me swinging around. This is one of the most substantial parts of the convention for me because as the Gracias Heart Choir was singing, they sang a song, an African song. I don't remember where it was from, but everybody got up on stage, like everybody from every country represented, and just started dancing on stage. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what heaven is going to be like. Just all nations represented, all different people, all different colors, all different everythings, just worshiping God. And I was so moved by that. I mean, situations like that or things like that usually move me, but I was so moved by God and just moved, and I just couldn't wait to get to heaven, just seeing just the joy, the pure joy and the worship and just the togetherness. That is where I hum the most. That's where I hum the loudest, is in environments that are like that. So that was really moving. And then we went to back to Bexco for the convention, and they had a kind of like American Idol for seniors. And then we went to a private kind of like session. So there were there was sermon in the morning, sessions, and then sermon at night every day. And this was like a lecture, like one of the midday lectures for the convention. And here is where professor and I believe the founder of Gracias Choir, I believe, was talking about self-determination and talking about some of those keys that allowed Korea to go from one of the poorest to one of the richest in such a short amount of time. And so I'll have to do a deep dive into that a little later to kind of talk about what I got from that conversation. But he did talk about Michael Jordan and how his father challenged him to sell different things, and how, you know, with creativity and wisdom, you're able to get yourself out of a bind. And specifically here he was talking about financial bind, but it was really great to listen to his wisdom. All right, now we are looking at the empty convention center where all those fun things happen. Bye bye. This is us in the room. We won the Squid Games challenge because we had a couple people from New York and Boston, you know what I'm saying? Very competitive types of people. We had to do Squid Games challenge for day 3 and as our activity, and we won out of a lot of teams from across the world. And that feels phenomenal, but also very true to a competitive. I mean, we had some people from Louisiana too, but you know, 3 New York and 1 Boston is going down. Very competitive people. We won, so this is us celebrating our win. Oh, and then when I went to go rinse my face or something or wash my hands, and then I saw a cricket, very scary. That could have turned into a disaster. And we went to the beach this day, and there was a street performer whose lucky day it was because he was surrounded by a whole bunch of tourists, and the sunset was just so beautiful. We had a picnic, and that wasn't even my picnic blanket, you know what I'm saying? Very gorgeous. We walked over to the boat. Aww, we got on the yacht. It was just so pretty. It was such a good time, and it was just like just being loved on by God. And the moon, I can't even describe how beautiful the moon was. Like, it was just like a reddish moon, full. It was just so romantic, having a romantic date with God, with Jesus, with all our friends. I loved it. It was great. Okay, I loved it.